The myth of Sisyphus, the story of an evil dictator condemned by the gods. His punishment? To roll a massive boulder up a hill only for it to tumble back down over and over forever. French philosopher Albert Camus saw this story, this punishment, and said something strange. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. That sentence hits like a paradox. How could a man condemned to eternal pointless labor be happy? Why would Camus call this meaningless struggle an image of triumph? Maybe because we've all been Sisyphus, just in different outfits. Absurdism, as Camus defines it, is the conflict between our desire for meaning and the silence of the universe. We want life to make sense. We crave purpose, justice, order. But life just is. There are no clear answers, and the universe doesn't care. That's the absurd condition. Camus says we have three options: suicide, philosophical escape, or revolt. To accept the absurd and keep living anyway. To look at the boulder, shrug, and start pushing. That's where the absurd hero is born.
It gets easier.
Huh?
Every day it gets a little easier.
BoJack Horseman is practically a case study in the absurd. He's rich, famous, and deeply, relentlessly miserable. He tries to find redemption through sex, success, legacy, but nothing sticks. In one moment, he mutters,
It's like the song says, you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around.
It's funny until it isn't. It's the hollow shrug at the end of every failed search for meaning. But BoJack keeps waking up, keeps going, and that is the absurd hero's move, continuing even when meaning never arrives. Rick Sanchez. He is often mistaken for a nihilist, but he is more complicated. He knows nothing matters, he says it constantly. But instead of giving up, he dives into the chaos. He builds worlds, explodes dimensions, mocks everything, and keeps going. Rick plays with the absurd, but he never quite revolts against it. His tragedy is this: he knows the universe is meaningless, but hasn't figured out how to be okay with that. And then there's Marisol, from Camus's The Stranger, the original absurd man. He doesn't cry at his mother's funeral. He murders a man for no clear reason. He's calm, detached. Society condemns him, less for the murder, more for not pretending life has meaning. But in the end, facing execution, Marisol finally accepts it. All of it. I opened myself to the gentle indifference of the world. That's not despair, that's clarity. That's the absurd hero, choosing to live fully aware of the void. So why do we keep writing these characters, these modern Sisyphuses? Because we recognize them. We are them. We feel the absurd in the repetition of our lives, the grind, the longing, the 3 a.m. dread that asks, what's the point? Absurd heroes don't have answers, but they do have a response. To live, to create, to laugh, to feel, even in the face of nothing. They remind us that the absence of meaning isn't the end. It might be the start of freedom.